What up, yo? What up? Sorry, y'all. I'm making me some coffee real quick. So I'm actually like kind of stuck, but I'm not stuck. So what I'm trying to do right now is make my park enough money. I'm trying to figure out the genes, so bear with me, y'all. I gotta learn this game before I go to sandbox. I'm not gonna just jump in sandbox and there's new stuff and I don't know how to use it. The game is, I like the game, like it looks nice. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna gas it up like everybody else does games, but this is a good simulator, I think. And yes, I think it's worth $60. Unlike all other games, which are $80, $70, this is worth a good $60. And it has DLC if you want to buy it for $5. And there's a deluxe pack add-on for 16 extra dollars, but I bought the $60 one because I don't need all that extra stuff until I conquer everything. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, coffee does not taste good out of a plastic cup. Ah. All right. So basically, right now we're gonna just focus on making more money and upgrading the park and getting unlocking the upgrades. I think, yeah, something like that. So I think I'm just gonna open this gate right here because I don't think that's enough room for them. And I don't want nothing going down. So how do you pause this? Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. Enclosure. Fences. Small electrified fence. So it's two of them. Medium. Oh yeah, okay. Classic gate. I think these are like pass through gates. Yeah, these ones look a little bit more thicker than those ones. We can put them dudes over here. Cause I ain't got no room. Replace. Curve. How replace view mode power. Why can't I make it like not snap? Demolish mode toggle curved. Oh, now you tell me. Why is it locking like that? The game is fresh, so let me not complain so much. They sure don't give you a lot of space to build on here. Bet your PC got a bunch of space. Well, this ain't sandbox, so I don't know how much space they actually will give you. We're going off of rules, cause I gotta learn how to play the game before I jump into sandbox. Plus, I like the scenarios; they're pretty dope. trying to demolish that. Oh, demolish mode. Refund. Oh no, they can't jump up there. And we'll just, yeah, just leave it open like that. Because they can't get out through the rocks, so I'll just leave it open like that. And then put what they like in here. And see if they go over there. Because these ones are breeding. They want that, they want cover and wetland. I probably gotta start the game to see it go up. Dinosaur threat, shit.
Generator getting weak.
Why are they threatening? What the hell? Hold on. That's you doing that. Go lay down somewhere. That's you doing that. Dang cat. Gotta get the baby too. Maybe I should just seal this up. Or no, like a gate, because I gotta. How do you turn it to the side? Wow. Maybe I don't know how to rotate, toggle. Okay. So we won't have that. We'll have another gate. We'll just use this. Underwater. Pastures. I need some of that water. Oh, you know what? Since I'm doing this, let's try something new. Not new, but why does the radius start so big? Damn. I want to go up, but I want flat. Something like this, and then like flatten it up like that, and then put like, what is this? Add deep water radius. Ooh. Slope. Why is that radius like that? Ooh. Okay. I'm just trying to build them a little something, a little something. I'll just keep it like this. Like this, right? Since the radius on that thing is so big, right? I'll raise all that up like this. And then not lower terrain. We need that drip. You see, it says the. Okay. Yeah, okay, we could. Is that water? Oh, that's water, baby, water. And then, like, we'll go like this. How they do it? Like that. Like that. Ooh, they go to that. Now I gotta get the right stuff for them. Okay. What do they want? They want cover and wetland. is wetland. Oh, it just makes it watery. Maybe I need to take that nest away. They are like breeding like crazy.
Filling up a generator.
That's why I really didn't want to put that, because I could still have them mixed in there. Maybe I should do that. Because this area is kind of small. You know, just to spread them out. Because I got to figure out these dudes right here. I think there's a way to turn off the breeding too, because
Generator will be running soon.
area. Yeah, see, the area is not that good. There, I knew they were gonna walk back over there. It's all good. Wetland. Okay, they want more
Generator just needs
wetland.
some fuel.
They don't stay over there. Over. But I know what I want. No, I need to keep breeding them because this is the. It's claimed. I wonder if I can move it. Oh. I can't move it because the nest has been claimed. Well, can I delete it? Give me my money back. Oh, you can't even delete it. They got this hemmed up. Maybe I need to put those dudes over there.
Fuel incoming.
Yeah, they see how they all left. That was a waste of time. That was a waste of time. Tranquilizing them. Did they wake up? I think they woke up anyway. Oh well. It looks nice. I can put something else in here. I can, because I have some other dinosaurs. I have some little tiny ones. Watch. Let me put a fence and everything. Hey, I got some small ones that'll probably like this. Put one of these like. Excuse me. Why can't I put it there? Is it the people? This game is not running like smooth butter. They said this shit was smooth butter. This just look like it's all like glitching. Man, whoever said this game running like smooth butter is a lie. It's a good game though. It ain't butter. We're gonna have to do, I need an entrance gate. And it's not helping me out at all. What is over here? I guess I could do it over here. Oh, another one is born. I wonder if I put it up here, will they be able to drive up there? I'll just put it here. This food took a shortcut. Those things are fun to drive. What else do we need? Vehicle under threat. We have another This dude is just crazy. I don't know how to satisfy him. Ranger team. Is it Ranger? Yeah, Ranger. Add task. Assign Ranger post. Alright. And then like we'll just reseal this with a regular gate. I'm over here acting like these are like rafters. Put a big old medium gate up there and it's costing me more money. Ooh, at least my money's going back up. I didn't have no money. I think I was barely at 2 mil. And now I'm at 10. No, I was at 4. I was going down because I kept buying stuff and forgot that I needed to actually I like the way the people look. They look real. Not super real, but not like Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster, ooh, look at all that needs to be fixed. Maintenance man, the maintenance man, we need the maintenance man. A fire? Wow. Damn. Why is everything catching on fire? This is the raptor pen. I don't know where they're at. There's one right there. Mess with them later.
That needs fixing. I'm on it.
Oh, we got 2 crazies up in here. Dude, I wish I could expand this. I probably could come out more. I need to see. Because they're in there tripping.
This needs fixing.
Oh, they fixed it. Did they fix this one? Yeah, this one's fixed. Maintenance man be doing it. Medical scan require. Oh, I need medical. That's why.
Back soon.
I need to buy a medical building. Or did I? I think I did. Maybe I didn't. Staff, science, Avery, small amenities. I do not have a medical. Maintenance, operations. That's a marketplace. I need this. And this is what I'm having a problem with. I'm like, I hope that car can get out. Fight has begun. See, they're in there tripping. I already know who's fighting. Those triceratop looking things. Why is the path so wide?
Fuel incoming.
Wow. I can't get out. What's in here? Oh, these dudes? Okay. So what we'll do is we'll pause it real quick. And then we'll demolish. We gotta make a pathway. Demolish. Demolish. Enclosure. Gates. Regular. Are these the no, them is little. These ones. And then play. There we go. These fools over here scrapping. What's wrong with y'all? Danger to guests. What they do? What happened? Oh, now y'all happy. It's two females. I'm gonna put some bigger. They look like they going toward them fences. Broken bone.
Fixing it up.
How you fix them up? Check this dude out. This dude's straight trying to break out. Break out. Well, guess what? You're gonna walk around with your little broken leg, little fuck. Oh, let me see if I can expand it from this way. I'm like, can I actually come out this way more? Nope. Nope. And they're all out there four-wheeling and shit. What the hell? Where they going? I'm like, where are they going? Around? They can go out there, but we can't go out there. That's crazy work. You're going all the way around just to get to this. Oh, because this is closed off, duh. Because I want to put some different dinosaurs in there. Like the Gillimitis, or whatever the fuck it's called. What is wrong with these dudes? Comfort. What is wrong with you? What do you want? Missing cover. You ain't missing no cover. Wow. Wait, is this cover? What the fuck? Discomfort. Cohabitation issues. I don't know what that means. And it went down more. Can we just like sell it? What does that mean? Like, they're just like tired of everybody else? Look at all the damn people. I wonder if I can change the width of these paths. Oh shit.
Carl will be back soon.
Yeah, there's just too many people. What is this? Oh. I can't change the width over here.
Going up in temperature.
The hell is this? I did not design this, y'all. I don't know what that is. Maybe I should take it apart and make something out of it. I'm like, what is this? Alright, that's cool. Damn. It's still packed. Look at that shit. Oh, they'll figure it out. Okay, we need to get a research for broken bones. This poor little guy. See, I was gonna put one of these little dudes in that other habitat. I might as well do it now. Those little ugly ones, these, I've never seen these before. These little uglies. I'm gonna need one person to do it. Burn. He got third-degree burn. We got one for broken bones. Or do I have to airlift it? Because the other one you had to airlift it. I think. I thought I had an upgrade for that. Appetite. Enabled heart, lung, muscle strength gene. Fitness characteristic. Immune response gene which influences the carriage. I need that. The strength. Damn, why it take so many people? How do you heal the babies? Man, there's a lot of them. Hookworms. And you got worms? You nasty. Oh, you gotta transfer. You gotta train them and transfer them. Okay, bet. So it is like part 2. Get down, you little disease. Alright. We gotta take the little disease to the hospital. Where they at? Where's the hospital? I don't have a hospital? Oh. Yeah. Requires major injury, juvenile. Okay, then never mind. Or did I drink the wrong one? Little fool trying to break out. These babies are like crazy. Like they got issues. Little mama, I'm trying to run away. Let's see if I can take him to the hospital. Where's the hospital at? Are they taking it? Where is he at? Oh, they're taking him to the hospital. Dropping his little ass off. Gotta hook him up. Oh yeah, they need an update. These fools over here floating. Give him that treatment. Who else need that treatment? What you need? I don't know what's wrong with this dude. He has issues. He don't like nothing. I can't help you out. Ain't nothing wrong with you. I think this is... Well, I'll just wait till it wakes up. I don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe I drank the wrong dino. Guess. Traction. Medicine. Why ain't this making any money? About to move it. Needs maintenance. Oh, he's already fixing it. That was quick. Negative 2,000. We're gonna have to take this puppy down. Nope. Operations.
Generator getting refueled.
Enclosure. Guess. What is this? Quick bite. Okay, that's eating. That was a drink shop. They didn't want that? Low demand. Low demand. They don't want that. Yes. They don't want this either. Oh shit, they want more food. Bet. Sugar theory. Dude, why is it on a ticker? Why can't I smooth place it? Why everything gotta be crooked? Okay, why you don't let it go here now? You guys say you want food? There. Why is it still negative profit? Come on now, let's give it some time. It said high demand, so, and y'all wanted food. So let's hope that works out. Oh, let's go over here. Let's figure out our new... Ooh. Oh, snap. Damn, that shit went to negative. I'm taking this shit out. This is just not a good area. What is this? Why are they all backed up like that?
Damage found, I'm on it.
Alright, let's go to this. What the fuck is this? That's what I'm gonna put in that little thing over there. Let me put a couple more finishing touches on it over here. That's what I was gonna put in this little area. Y'all like my waterfall? She looks dope. She took her in the room to hotbox the cat. Alright, okay, we got that, we got a gate. All we gotta do is really just put them in there and find out what they like. They don't look like they need that much space. Oh yeah, we need a viewing gallery. Damn, that shit goes fast. Do I have males and females? Why do they keep giving me all females? And then they start going crazy because I don't have no males. 70% gene required for male. See, how do I get that up? How do I get the genes up? That's the thing. And I looked it up and there's nothing on it because the game is new. And I'm trying to remember because I think, oh my gosh, the view details. Yeah, you gotta have big brains for this damn game. Or my brain's just little. I'll take that one out and that one. How many is it making? Oh, 2?
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Release airlift.
Got some infrastructure damage.
Does anybody know how to get the gene up? They have to be 70. Like this. How do you get their gene up? By changing the skin color? I don't know. What if I just move them into like the Brontosaurus's area? This shit look like it has a gang of space over here. Yeah, I'm gonna move them. Oh, did these guys land first? We gotta see what these guys like, and then we'll move them. Because I think this area is bigger than that one over there. Plus, it's not a lot of dinos. Damn, that thing little. What you want, little guy? Adult population. Dead dinosaur. It's all good. R.I.P. my boy. Where's the viewing gallery?
I'll be back soon.
I might have to put one of those tall ones.
Filling up the generator.
So we just need more of them. And they can make us more money. We should be set for them, and then we're gonna move those other dinosaurs so these dudes can have their space. Because they're just tearing it up and multiplying. So we're gonna get capture team, task. Where they at? Yeah, they're over here. There's 4. Wait. 5. it'll tell you if you could put them in with them. I just think they'll do better over here because there's only 2 big ass dinos over here. A pen full of females. I gotta figure out how to get males. When I went through, that's where they missed me. I was like, dude, they got me. They fucking got me, man. Make sure they're all out of here. You're out of here, buddy. So these guys could have all this. Grounding.
Damage over here. Generator getting refueled.
What the fuck? I'm like, what the hell's going on? Why did all this turn red? Wait.
Generator getting refueled.
Alright, now we just gotta make some more of those babies. And then I gotta figure out how to get the genes up. I don't know how to do that. If anybody's in the chat that knows how to boost these genes up, please let me know. I gotta get them to 70% to get males, and I don't know how to do it. I'll be back. I gotta use the restroom.
My soft spot.
My finger went inside.
Oh no, my soft spot.
La 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 la.
Commencing synthesis procedure. Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Ooh, I like that blue. At least it ain't like art where you get these bright ass colors and then you don't believe in dinosaurs anymore. Cause you're like, hell no.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
No males. Dude, what the fuck? Can you turn this shit off? I need to turn that off or something. You gotta do. Nah, how about we don't? What is it? Um, accessibility, gameplay. Terrain, auto setting. I don't think you can do it. Nope. Capture mode, character database. Nope. Can't change it. Genetic traits. Skittish. That means there's something wrong with him. Is that how you get their genes up? By putting crazy ones in there? Social, listen, fit, nothing. These ones look like they're hard to take care of.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Tolerate only one, and it's the blue one. Take all them people for one. I'm gonna figure out how to get my genes up, man, cause this is crazy. At least I'm making money, but still, like, I'm almost at 3 stars.
Prepare asset for review.
Gotta do this before it'll release them by themselves if you don't tell them where to put them. Okay, take it so I can get the next ones.
Generator getting refueled.
Oh, the baby's still over here. Damn. I forgot all about the baby. The baby's just sitting there waiting. Treatment successful.
Carol will be back soon.
That baby was chilling there for a minute. I hope he ain't all crazy anymore. Might as well start sending them out for dinos. I'm gonna have to figure out the Corey dinosaur gene. At first, I gotta know how to put their genes up because I can't get any males. My park is full of females, and they're getting upset because they want to breed. I want to drive a car. Them shits is fun. I like the maintenance jeeps. Watch, where are they at? That's the regular park jeep. And one male is in there tearing up. No, there's 4 males. I got 2 dead raptors. Oh no, that's alive. I only got 3 raptors. I hope they bring back more. Where's the maintenance station? Okay, here's a car right here. Wait, is there one here? No, they're all being used. I'm not gonna disturb them. Reducing guest approval? Status check? What's he gonna do? Smash him up? Don't smash him up, my boy. They coming in like ice, boy. They coming for your little ass. Okay, he's good now. Needs what? Maintenance. See, they just want some males. And I don't know how to get their genes up.
Fixing it up.
Needs maintenance. I like that fast toggle. That's just dope. Instead of going looking for the building and clicking on it and then sending them out there, you could just press R1 and they are breeding like crazy. $15 million. Paths. Let's. Oh, what do we got? Sell minerals. Sell. Sell. I don't like them. Sell. I have him. I have, man, I don't know about these dinosaurs. Let's send them out again. Where is it at? No, it's over here by the raptors. I was hoping to get some raptors, but send that one out. Is there any cars to drive? Jeeps? Yeah, let's drive this. This shit's fun. Especially when you go ramping. I haven't built no ramps, but there was a map I was on. Look, I can drive around and resupply. I wish you could do this in Planet Coaster. Whoa, shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. I got him stuck.
Generator. Switching roles.
Damn it. Oh, you can't lower it right there? That's crazy. Hopefully we can climb up this mountain.
I'll fix up this damage. No problem.
Woo! We did that. More than makes you high.
Get the generator back up. Generator will be running soon. Control retaken.
Okay, that was enough. Alright, did we get all my little dudes up in here? How many little dudes I gotta do here? 4 little dudes, little girls. And they're happy. See, these ones I think I can get males. I need to increase their gene. How do I do that? Let's see. How to increase dinosaurs' genes in Jurassic Park Evolution 3. It works, but different. New trick to release dinos in Avery. How I would improve swimming. Modifying genes explained.
Back to Jurassic World Evolution. That'll be Bright Agent 3.0.
This is Evolution. Modular modding tutorial for beginners.
Evolution 3 has all the difference than if you play the game.
No, I don't want to know that. All 7 dinosaurs, I don't care. Building, I don't care. See, nobody has videos on
Welcome back to another episode of Jurassic.
baby spawning rescue tutorial just ever live.
We've got a handle of it. Now, you can't actually incubate a dinosaur until its genome progress is at least at 50%. The game simply won't allow it up until that point. But even so, 50% still represents quite a catastrophic failure rate, something we would like to avoid. So how do we go about increasing the genome progress?
Here we go.
This is where our next 2 buildings come into play. First of all, out of the next 2, we have the Expedition Centre. Now, for the purposes of this tutorial, we're actually going to discover a new dinosaur species. So we're beginning with its genome progress at 0%, and I will show you how to raise it to 100% for perfect success rates in incubation. And the way this works is like this. First of all, over at the Expedition Centre, we open up the World Expedition map and select a dig site. We then send our team over to that dig site, and hopefully they'll find some fossils for us. Those fossils will be returned and put into our fossil control centre. And from there, we will be able to extract the DNA from those fossils, and actually that will improve and increase our genome progress. Now, I'm sorry if that sounds confusing, but let's put that into practice and hopefully it will all make perfect sense. The JURASSIC then is an option for a fossil we can send a dig out for, and I currently have not experienced this yet in my park, which means the species genome progress is at 0%. So we're selecting that from the expedition map, and hopefully within a minute or 2, in real time that is, our team will return with some fossils that we can harvest the DNA from. Once the dig team has returned with any fossils they've successfully collected, then those fossils will automatically be placed in our fossil centre for our convenience. All the fossils then will appear in the fossil centre at that point, and you can see you have 2 options on each fossil. You can extract the DNA, or you can sell the fossil. Now, some of these fossils
I've been
will
selling
not
that
contain
shit.
any DNA, in which case their only purpose is for selling for money. So don't be afraid if you see a fossil that doesn't have any DNA, just sell that immediately. It has nothing, no other benefit for you to hold on to it for. However, for fossils where you can extract DNA, those fossils are going to have a certain rating from 1 star to 4 stars. And what this means is that when you extract the DNA, the rating is going to determine how much of a percentage it's going to add onto the genome process. So a 4-star rating is going to add much more to the genome process.
My dumbass been selling all them hoes. I'm like, I need money. I've been selling everything.
center in order to start extracting the DNA from each fossil.
The fossil center. I don't have a fossil center, do I?
And the game will progress through them one by one automatically. At this point then, I'm going to break this down into a step-by-step process where we're going to learn a species that's not even yet available in my Hammond Creation Lab and boost its genome to 100%. This particular species is known as the Dracorex, and as you can see, there are a couple of dig spots that we can choose in order to harvest the fossils. So we're going to go ahead here. I'm going to go ahead and pick one where the Dracorex isn't linked with another species, so that we can hopefully get more fossils for the particular species that we want here. And then we're going to wait for the dig to complete and see what we collect. The moment the dig has been completed, you'll get this expedition complete message that appears on the screen, and that means that the fossils that have been found have been moved automatically over to the fossil control center. You'll also know when the dig's been completed because the helicopter that you sent off will have returned back safely. Over at the fossil control center, we can check here and see that we've discovered 2 Dracorex fossils from that last dig. We're going to go ahead and queue both of these up in order to extract the genome. Now, because this is a new species that we had not yet experienced in our park, the genome will be starting at 0%, which means that we're going to need to find a few more fossils before we can actually build this dinosaur, create it, and show it off to our guests. Now, in my experience, when you first start developing the genome or building the genome, when it starts at 0%, it will build up quite rapidly to begin with, but then slow down towards the final few percent. So you will need more fossils as you go along the genome in order to complete it. Since you can't incubate a dinosaur with less than 50% genome, we need to head back to our expedition centre and get more fossils. Since it won't expire for 7... more digs, I'm going to repeat.
Add timeless elegance to your home. Select Blank's Roman shades.
Yay, my favorite.
Save up to 50% off
Another
custom Roman
dead
shades right now.
dino.
Visit
How do I get the
selectblanks.com
fossil
today.
center?
My hair started to thin, and I took a
Ooh.
pharmaceutical drug that caused
I got
severe
new
side effects such
trucks.
as sexual dysfunction. Nutrafol is a drug-free supplement that gave me my hair, my health, and my confidence back. Get growing at Nutrafol.com/berry.
Marketplace. I don't
And
have
with the
options for a fossil
centre here,
center.
you can see that we're making progress on our Dracorex genome. We're now 28%.
Unless
We'll
it's
take the
just
next 2
here.
fossils
Ooh,
that we managed to collect at the dig.
minerals.
Sold. And then once this is done, or once the expedition's finished the current dig, we'll start...
I guess I don't have to necessarily like, oh,
later, our genome is closing
is this
on
a quarry?
50%, which is when we'd first be able to incubate
Show
this
is.
dinosaur. And even a couple of more digs later, I've managed to get it now to 73%. So well above what we need to actually incubate. There's still a chance of failure.
Plus 10, that'll get it to 64, I think.
At our Hammond Creation Lab, we're going to select incubate dinosaur, and we can currently incubate 2 dinosaurs at a time, so for now we're just going to select one. And there's the Dracorex, it's now showing up, and it has a 77% chance of incubation. So we're going to go
50, 60, 70, 80.
genome. And this is where we can adjust the traits of our dinosaur, including the cosmetic appearance of it. And one of the important stats is the rating, which you can see on the Dracorex genome just down the bottom there. And the higher the rating, the more the guests are going to like it, and your overall heart rate is going to be...
Hopefully this does it right here.
rating in order to unlock extra...
Let's cross our fingers that this does it right here. And the J-No. I'm gonna just keep getting these until it ranks up, I guess. Let me see. We gotta go to no, I don't want to view fossils. I want to view the dinosaur. Oh. 84, it worked. It fucking worked. Now I can get. Wait, no, it's not. Yeah, it did work. It sure did work. Now I can get males.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Hopefully there'll be some males in here.
Synthesis.
There we go. Males. That's 3. Let the bust down begin. Do we need different? No, we'll need the patterns. Dude, I finally did it. Oh, it's gonna take a lot of them, huh? That's cool. Well, now we got males. Now we can do that. Release a male. 70%, baby. I figured it out. Alright, now I know how to do it. So if I need males, I need some raptors though. Airlift. Let's get these boys over here. Get over here and pop some popcorn. Pop all these ladies open. Pop them open. Time to pop some popcorn, boys. Here come the boys, ladies. I gotta put a nest over there. So they like that. Look at them smiling. They smiling like a motherfucker. They like, yeah. Put that nest down there. A fight. Well, can't do nothing about that right now. There you guys go. You guys could bust down in the side of that. I hope they could use that. Oh yeah, their comfort went up when they saw the boys come in. Is that the boy? Where's the boy? There's the boy.
You did it. They're happy. They're thriving. And it's all thanks to your hard work. Well done. With males in the herd, we are only a well-placed nest away from helping these animals start a new lineage. It's not an objective that I will set, but I will always support breeding dinosaurs wherever wherever possible.
He don't know which one to pick. Look,
Good so far.
he like, ooh,
FYI,
boy.
we've got number crunchers behind the scenes collecting info on the site's appeal, how guests are feeling, and my favorite bit, our amenity sales. Take a look.
Nest claimed. Medium nest claimed. Dang, they already busted it down. Somebody claimed that. They said I got dibs. Alright, we got all these. Native to the control room and open. Navigate to the control room and open the magnet screen. Magnetic screen. Wait for any. Okay. Economy.
Ooh, those amenity sales could be a lot less red. How sites like this one make money is pretty straightforward. See, if we have incredible animals on site and the guests can see them, then we'll sell plenty of entry tickets. And as long as we keep our guests comfortable and make sure they approve of what we're doing, we'll sell even more entry tickets. That's when we hit them with some excellent food, drinks, and shopping amenities to really bump up our income. As we seem to be lacking in the amenities department right now, we should really get that fixed.
Alright. Making 183. I need drinks and guest comfort, transport, shelter 100. I don't have no transport. Can I put, okay, we're gonna have to research probably. We're gonna still throw on some expeditions. Well, I don't really need to now, but still. Guess it would be good. Just, ooh, they got a rest. I can't do expeditions. I done burnt out.
You know, I created DIN to support dinosaurs and bring people joy. And there's nothing more joyful than good food, good drinks, and reasonably priced merchandise. Think of the site's profits as a measurement of joy. Building amenities near popular attractions will make profits go up, and needless to say, that's the direction that profits should be going in.
Bet.
You can kit out amenities however you like, but you're not shooting in the dark. Our data geniuses will show you in real time how different products or features will impact guest satisfaction, and how that equals more profit.
There are 3 types of amenity buildings can be built: park, food, drink, shelter. These amenities offer the chance to increase income by selling them. What amenities are on computers, sales, product, and negative with the features to be matched. The near guests, the better the match, the higher it comes as the natural guests who use the amenities. Okay. The sites and larger amenities of the same type if there are significant numbers of guests nearby that are being served. Low health, what? Oh. Let's get it then. Where you going? Why you stop fighting? Low health. I was like, what is going on? The ambulance has been dispatched. See, none of this works out around here because it's not turning red. Oh, right here. That's what it say. It said it'll make some money in the red zone, high demand for some drinks. This shit crooked in a motherfucker. Why can't I get a smooth custom design, rotate, free rotate, there you go. It still don't do it right. Oh. Where's the smooth stuff? Oh, angle snap. There we go. There we go. I found my tools. Yeah. Alright, what else do we need? We need this. I don't think they want this. This is, yeah, let's see. Food amenity, medium. Nope, they don't want no food. Emergency shelter area. Low need. We don't need emergency shelters. Small food amenity. Nope, they don't want that either. Oh, let's check out restrooms. Low need. There's no red. Resting complete. Improve gas satisfaction of amenity to 60% by changing its product and features. Okay, guest satisfaction. Life is about to find its way. Uh-oh. Where's it at? Over here? Where's he at? Movement in nest. Oh! Damn, they busted out 3 of them. We bred our first, no, I don't know, Corey, patrol target. Of course they're fighting. And then they stop. Oh, that wasn't a fight. He's injured. They're coming to heal him. He's coming to get some patches. We have to improve guest satisfaction Okay, so we can change the humidity by changing its product and features. Change product.
Generator.
42, 49, 46. Got it.
You're not gonna believe what I found. Well, okay, my lawyers pointed it out to me about the
27
same
now.
thing. We have more land than I thought. I trust it'll be put to good use. Wink, wink. More dinosaurs and more revenue. Wink, wink.
Area unlocked. I
While
didn't
this particular
expect
site is
that.
owned by Mr. Finch, I thought it best to still define some specific targets to work towards.
$500,000. I was making almost 200,000.
Remember, satisfying these goals will define this site's overall park rating. Our park ratings prove that we can manage sites and make clients happy,
So
which
this
helps me
area
expand
unlocked.
DIN globally.
I think it's that area.
I cannot believe the momentum that Din has suddenly gained. Kira, you've been talking to potential clients, right? Any, good news?
I'm close to securing a new site now. Follow my advice on increasing our reputation and park ratings, and our proposition will be irresistible.
Increase park rating by 4. Have at least 550 guests. Make your profit at least per minute. I guess I can do this. Profitable. Organ trauma. Oh, damn. Let's get him fixed up.
The conservation sector have asked me to keep an eye on Din long term, so consider me an official advisor. And on that topic, your reputation with the conservation sector would only improve if we had more naturally bred dinosaurs on site.
Oh, cool. Ooh, that look like a smoke truck. Ooh. At least they put more skins. I like that one. Is he getting transported? I hope he gets fixed because don't think I assigned any people to him. Damn, look at all them people that's coming. Complete a contract to improve your reputation. Make a profit per minute. I'm making 162. Alright, let's do something with this. Change product. Energy drinks. Sodas. Tea shop. Soda cans. And jukebox. Now we're making 23, I think. Yep. I got 7 minutes. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, didn't a piece of the park unlock? What's over here? We're gonna have to build. Uh-oh. I'm like, they could barely fit through there. Where does it cut off at? Okay. Damn. I'm gonna have to open this up more. How do I take away the plants?
I'll be back soon.
I can't take out these plants? Whatever. If I built this path, I could.
Generator getting refueled. Power will be back soon.
Damn, my contract refresh. I fucked it. I couldn't do it fast enough. We'll go get another one. Okay, hold on. I gotta see. Ooh, I got a good amount of space. Oh, I gotta pee again. Oh, hold on, I'll be back. Whoa.
Not because it is arrogant, but because altitude demands isolation. Some of you watching this feel like you're too different to belong, too deep to be understood, too awake to fit in. You're not antisocial, you're spiritually assigned. And that ache inside you, that's not loneliness. It's legacy forming in silence. You don't walk with the crowd because you were never built for average. You're not overlooked. You're hidden. You're not rejected. You're protected. If you've ever asked yourself why you feel like the outsider in every room, why your spirit feels heavier in a room full of chatter, or why silence feels more holy than applause, this message is for you. By the end of this speech, you'll know why you walk alone, why certain people couldn't stay, and why you must not shrink to be seen. Because being chosen means being set apart, not cast aside. Stay with me. There is something unmistakably different about those who carry the mark of the anointing. You can't always put it into words, but when they walk into a room, the atmosphere shifts. It's not charisma, it's not confidence, it's not charm, it's a weight, a quiet gravity that comes from being chosen, called, and consecrated for something greater than applause, greater than attention, greater than being liked.
I wonder if I can get a
Because of
bigger
that,
fence.
they cannot be everywhere. They cannot be around everyone. They are not designed for mass consumption. They are not built to blend. Their soul was never wired to walk shoulder to shoulder with the average. There is a holiness about their path, a sacredness about their silence, a divine rhythm about their journey that does not fit inside crowded rooms or noisy circles. Anointed ones are never overcrowded. Not because they are better, but because their blueprint is different. Some people don't understand this and take it personally. They mistake your distance for arrogance, your solitude for judgment, your silence for rejection. But what they don't realize is that there is a cost to carrying an anointing. You do not get to have what everyone else has and still hear God with clarity. You do not get to be everywhere with everyone and still guard your oil. You do not get to mingle aimlessly and still protect the sacred fire within you. Because your spirit is tuned to a frequency others don't hear. And the
Oh, you
more
can change
voices you
their
allow in
names?
your atmosphere, the harder it is to hear the
Did I
whisper of
fire
destiny.
long neck? I did fire
Crowds bring
long neck.
confusion, chaos, compromise, and for someone with oil on their
Oh
name,
no, these is
compromise is
different
too
people. Long
expensive.
neck is on the
There is
other
no
map.
anointing without separation.
What is up, Ladder Climbers? Antoine waiting here from Elevate to the Unknown and NextGenHeights.com. time, and it is Wednesday, October the 22nd, 2025, 7 a.m. Central. We are on week 3, day 3. And today, two numbers that should terrify you. 750,000 federal workers miss their first full paycheck on Friday, 2 days from now. They've been working without pay for 22 days. We're sitting home on furlough. No income, bills stacking up. Friday, the check doesn't come. That's the first number. Here's the second. Amazon plans to replace 500,000 workers with robots. Not someday, not eventually. They have internal documents, and it says 75% automation. They will have a 75% automation target. 500,000 jobs gone. While 750,000 workers are waiting for paychecks, Amazon is eliminating 500,000 more positions. Guys, if this is nuts, type 750K in the chat, because 750K is a lot of people. Type 500K if 500,000 jobs matter, because Amazon automating 500,000 jobs, that's insane. We are on shutdown day number 22. The Senate votes again today, again for the 12th attempt to end this shutdown. 11 times have already failed. Betting markets say 70% chance that this goes past 35 days, and it will break the record. But here's why today's show matters. Gen Z applying to 150 jobs, getting nothing back. $77,000 in debt. Expert warns, breaking point is coming. Retail hiring, worst since 2009. Seasonal jobs disappear. Target and Walmart giving hours to existing workers, not hiring new people. Marcus Thompson, 41 years old, from Charlotte, 3 months unemployed, week 2 methodology, 5 messages, 44% response rate, advanced to round 2 in 1 week. While the systems break, some people figure out how to win anyway. Plus, I'm going to be talking about Aria Kim, 26 years old, biology degree, no tech background, broke into Google, then Meta, now Sony. 6 pieces of career advice that she ignored that changed everything. We're going to be talking about her today and some of the things that she learned. They apply to you. Oracle certification, 9 days left, guys. AWS, 50% off, 14 days left. Tesla earnings is coming out tonight. Type day 22 if the shutdown matters for you. Many of you guys work in federal government. Many of you guys are on federal contracts. If Amazon matters to you, type Amazon in the chats. If 500,000 jobs, 500,000 robots is real. We are on the Daily Climb this morning. We are on week 3, day 3.
Just when I thought I was gonna try to go work for Amazon.
Proof the methodology works, even when the system
It's crazy.
We're gonna be climbing today. Let's see who's all in the house. We got Mathembe in the house. Good to see you, Indigo Blue. We got Yessie in the house. We got Maurice Lee in the house. We got Savannah in the house. Let's keep up the good work coming in from Aruba. I love that, Savannah. Thank you so much for joining us from Aruba. Let's go ahead and bring it to the first segment, guys. Before I show you how Marcus beat the system, you need to understand how bad the system is right now. Government shutdown, day 22, started October the 1st at midnight. Senate returns today, 10 a.m., 12 vote to end this. They tried 11 times already, failed 11 times. That's 11 times, guys. Insane. Absolutely insane. They were supposed to be working for you. They're not working for you. But on Monday, vote 50 to 43. Needed 60, got 50. Well, maybe go back there. We're not even talking about what's going to be happening on today. But 3 Democrats.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available
Angus
personnel,
King and John Frederick
please respond.
didn't vote. One Republican voted no. Ron Paul. Senate Majority Leader John Thune switched his vote to no at the end. That's procedural. Lets him bring it back faster. They'll try again today. This is now officially the second longest shutdown in U.S. history, tied with Clinton, the Clinton shutdown,
Generator will be running soon.
1999 or 1995, right? That was the time when there was a longer shutdown during that time. Well, Trump has the longest with his first term, but it's a lot of time for the government to be shut down. And after today, Wednesday, it becomes outright the second longest ever, 35 days. 2018 to 2019, Trump's first term. This is insane. You got a whole bunch of people who are being impacted by this. Here's what changes on Friday. A whole bunch of people are going to be missing some paychecks. 750,000 federal workers furloughed, sitting at home right now, playing a little bit of Xbox, driving some DoorDash, doing some Uber. Some of them are panicking. Some of them aren't doing anything. Some of them are watching the show this morning. Some of them are allowed to work, which means they're not getting paid. Another 700,000 are working without pay. TSA agents, air traffic control, border patrol, National Park Rangers, Coast Guards. They're showing up every single day.
I need another one of these mechanics.
Damage over here.
October the 10th, they got paychecks.
I think I only have one.
Since the shutdown started. October the 24th, October the 28th, October the 30th, or October the 13th. Depending on which agency, that's when the first full paycheck gets missed. No partial, no reduced, just nothing. Rent due November 1st, 9 days after that missed paycheck, they're in some trouble. They are in some massive trouble.
Got some damage here.
Over 10,000 federal workers already filed for unemployment. USAA Bank approved $243 million in emergency loans. In the first week alone, people are borrowing money to buy groceries. People are borrowing money to pay rent. People need money to keep the lights on because the government won't pay them for showing up to work. For the people who are showing up to work, they should be the ones that are getting paid. For the people who are furloughed, I completely understand it, but even them, it's not their fault. The military got paid on October the 15th. President Trump redirected $8 billion from old research funds.
Generator getting
one-time thing. But next military payday, October the 31st, at the end of this month. Defense officials said they can't do that trick again. So if the shutdown goes past Halloween, military doesn't get paid either. Insane. And they're supposed to be fighting on your behalf. Let's go to the news and see what they're talking about here on the shutdown.
Are you serious? They won't let me put nothing here?
It's fourth week. Democrats and Republicans are talking. Problem is, not to each other.
That's crazy.
Here's Nicole Kellyanne.
That is crazy.
President Trump hosted GOP senators in the White House Rose Garden, presenting a united front.
From the beginning, our message has been very simple. We will not be extorted on this crazy plot of ours.
Again, blame Democrats for the shutdown stalemate, now the third longest in history.
Hakeem and I reached out.
I told your asses I'm not good over the government.
Frustration is also deepening just a few miles from the Capitol, as lines wrapped around this Washington area food bank where hundreds
Did they get out of here?
workers showed up, in some cases for the very first time. Sandra Wright has worked for the Department of Housing and Urban Development for 40 years. Why did you decide to come here?
Just to stop the whole thing, because we're not going to be getting paid this coming week.
Melissa Westbrook is a 22-year veteran of the Defense Department.
I need this to pay my bills. We need this to hurry up and, be over with.
I need to pay my bills. I need this to hurry up to be over with. I came down here to get some food because I need to stock up on food because I have no idea if I'm going to be able to afford food. That's what they're saying, guys. That's exactly what they're saying. People are hurting. They have to go down to the food bank to get some additional food. They have to.
That's where I'm going next.
Have a whole bunch of stress and anxiety.
I ain't gonna spend no money. I go in the grocery store. I gotta, man.
2 days
You gotta be tripping.
Get paid at the end of the month. Almost a week away. They have no idea. No idea. And you got SNAP benefits. So this shutdown is going to be hurting people who are on food stamps. SNAP benefits, right? I came across a viral video yesterday that talked about a lady was talking about what she was going to do if she can't use her SNAP benefits. I want you guys to see this.
Fixing it up.
It's pretty reckless, but I want you guys to see this because it's a viral video.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this. I just got that text that the link is definitely up for November. Y'all better stay the fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with cars and I'm not paying. Trump, if you want motherfuckers to start looting, oh, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Go post your shit like jobs. I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I ain't going to go in that store, get everything I get paid for. I'm going to bag my shit, swipe my link card, as soon as that bitch say ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the fuck out. And I'm gonna have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your so hard you gonna think a Jet 2 holiday hit your bitch ass.
It's stressful.
A second truckload of food had to be brought in due to the high demand.
This is overwhelming.
Pastor Oliver Carter runs the food pantry, but even he isn't immune.
I'm writing reports for the federal government right now.
And she's furloughed.
We got a check last week, a half a check, this week is a check. It's really great that we can help other people while we need it.
Damage over here.
I only got
Tonight, President Trump
one raptor left.
for a meeting saying that he would love to, but only they reopen the government.
I haven't found any raptors. These just might die off.
Without pay during the shutdown.
People are hurting.
Oh, it's two of them. Elderly waking up.
And what she was going to do if she doesn't get her food stamps. Meanwhile, the Trump administration is trying to fire more people during the shutdown. The Interior Department plans to lay off 2,050 workers. National Park Service, Fish and Wildlife, U.S. Geological Survey, Bureau of Land Management. Federal judge Susan Isden from Northern California, she blocked it. October the 19th, she expanded her order. Now it protects additional unions. October the 20th, clarify order. Ban applies to any RIF notices on or after October the 1st, regardless of whether that RIF was planned before the shutdown. The Interior Department, they argue, we planned these layoffs on October 1st, and it should be allowed. The judge says, nope, not happening. Her reasoning, Trump administration efforts appear to attempt to punish the opposing political party, likely unlawful and an overreach of power. So you got a judge that's saying, nah, we can't do this. You got people fighting. Who's all getting hurt? You. Who's all getting hurt? People who work for the government. Who's all getting hurt? People who need the money. Senate Majority Leader John Doon, a Republican from South Dakota, he says Democrats don't care about the cost of the shutdown to anyone. Now that it serves their purpose to keep the government closed, they're all for shutdowns. That's what one side is saying. That's what the Republican side is saying about the Democrats. Then you got the Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, who's a Democrat. He says he reached out to Trump on Tuesday, asked for a meeting. Anytime, any place to negotiate the end of the shutdown. Trump rejected the meeting. He says only meet if the government is open. Schumer fired back. Republicans seem happy not to work, happy not to negotiate. So it's this whole back and forth. Who's going to put the right messaging out to the people? You got to start thinking about this, guys. I'm not here to influence anything that you got to say. I'm not here to influence what you think. But at the end of the day, if things were working and they wanted to discontinue a CR, continuing resolution on how things were working, and one party says, nope, we don't want that to happen. Maybe they're at fault. I don't know. Or if you got an administration that says, you know what? We want things to continue to work, but you got another one that's saying, no, things aren't working as good as you think they are. Should they come together to have a conversation about it? Either way, it's not about you. And here's a part of it. They are all getting paid. You're not getting paid, though. They're all getting paid. They're supposed to be working on your behalf. They're all getting paid, so it doesn't bother them at all. I saw an article, or I saw Bernie Sanders talking about this, about how some of the people in Congress shouldn't be taking the paychecks, while this is going on. And he said, well, some of the younger folks can't afford that. Well, what about the folks who are working for the federal government at this point in time? They can't afford that either. You got people saying that they're going to start running in stores and taking things because they're getting and used to government money. You got people who work for the government that says they are going to food banks and they're running out of food and they're stocking up on food because they don't know if their paychecks in with them. Both sides pointing fingers, nobody budging. Meanwhile, 750,000 people, no paychecks on Friday. Type blame in the chat. Both sides look bad here. To me, both sides look bad here.
Let's see if he can get through here.
One, but at the end of the day, they both look bad here. The optics are bad. And I get where both of them come from, but it's bad because people are being
Oh, no, wow. Yeah, that shit was dope. Oh, shit, a storm?
said this, 75% of operations. We talked yesterday about what? Benioff. Mark Benioff with Salesforce. What did he say, right? They're eliminating call center jobs. That's what automation was going towards. Call center jobs, and what they were investing into is revenue generating jobs and sales and so forth, right? Amazon's doing the exact same thing without even telling you. Call center jobs, warehouse jobs, automation, 500,000 of their jobs will be eliminated because of automation and robots. They're going to have dark warehouses. They are increasing the number of packages because of automation. The company that revolutes how you shop, executing a plan that fundamentally shapes or reshapes its workforce. The Verge confirmed it on Tuesday. Amazon leading into automation that will enable the company to avoid hiring over 500,000 U.S. workers. Not replace people currently there, avoid hiring them. Amazon just announced hiring 250,000 seasonal workers for the holiday season. They just announced this. October the 16th. Paying $19 per hour, up from $18 last year. But internal documents say, long-term, we're eliminating 500,000 positions through automation. So they hired 250,000 temporarily while planning to eliminate 500,000 jobs permanently. Net result, 250,000 fewer jobs in the future. This comes while retail season hiring is the worst since 2009. I want you guys to learn a little bit more about this Amazon thing. Here you go.
This morning marks exactly 3 months from Christmas, and companies are already planning for the holiday retail rush. 43% of Americans tend to start their holiday shopping before Halloween this year. That's their intention, anyway. We'll see how that goes, according to one study. Mighty Watch correspondent Kelly O'Grady got a behind-the-scenes look at how Amazon is using robots to speed up deliveries. But will those robots lead to job cuts for humans?
When you click buy this holiday season, there's a good chance a robot like this is helping to fulfill your order. And with online holiday sales expected to grow up to 9% over last year, major retailers, including Walmart and Amazon, along with shipping couriers like UPS and FedEx, are investing big in robotics.
So what does all that automation mean for the holiday season? We're in Shreveport, Louisiana, getting a behind-the-scenes tour of Amazon's most advanced fulfillment center.
It's called SHV1, and at more than 3 million square feet, Amazon says it's one of the company's largest facilities.
We have a number of different types of robotics that we're using to fulfill customer orders.
Is that one of them?
Great example of one right here. It's a very noisy one right here.
Scott Preston, Amazon's vice president of robotics. He introduced us to that robot in Proteus, one of almost 1,000 in SHV1.
So does this facility run 24/7?
So it can run 24 hours a day. The robots are designed to run as they need to. Certainly, as we come into our peak holiday season, we're already getting ready for it. That's something we think about a lot. We will have to run all day round.
When a customer
You're doing it right now.
Generator getting refueled.
Giving hours to existing staff, not hiring new workers. Kroger, hiring 18,000 for the holidays, down from 25,000 last year. 28% cut. Company saying we'll make do with fewer people. Amazon saying we'll make it do with robots. You heard them talking about it just now. They can run their facilities all day, all night with robots. Now what does this mean for the workers? 500,000 jobs. Let me put this in perspective for you all. That's the entire city of Atlanta, 500,000 people. Entire city of Sacramento, 500,000 people. Kansas City, 500,000 people. Amazon saying we're eliminating a city's worth of jobs through automation. Internal documents don't specify the exact timeline, but the context matters. That's a lot of people, guys. Amazon, the CEO, Andy Jassy, recent statements. Generative AI will reduce Amazon's total workforce in the coming years. Goldman Sachs, they published on October the 14th last week. Jobless growth is likely to be normal to some degree in years ahead. Most potential growth coming from AI-driven productivity. Translation, economy grows, jobs don't. Companies make more money.
No, Miso.
That's the new normal according to Goldman. That's the new normal. I want you guys to listen to CBS regarding jobs in the job market right now and what quality jobs are considered to be and if quality jobs actually exist today. Check this out.
The U.S. labor market is facing a quality issue. New Gallup report revealing that 60% of U.S. workers lack quality jobs. A closer look, we welcome in now Molly Blankenship, Director at Jobs for the Future, who contributed as a research partner to this Gallup report. Molly, it's great to see you. So let's talk about this report. The first national survey designed to measure job quality. Let's start right there, Molly. How are we defining that term, job quality?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Josh, for having me, first of all. This work really started from a recognition, I think like many of us know, that jobs and work is often about more than just a paycheck. So in this research, we look at not only whether workers are receiving fair pay and benefits, but also whether they have opportunities to advance and build skills on the job, whether they have a voice in key decisions that affect them, and whether their schedules and workloads are sustainable. All of the different aspects and elements of quality jobs that we know are part of the work as workers ourselves.
All right, so now we have the definition. Let's get to the data. The report says, Molly, just 40% of U.S. workers are in quality jobs. Just 40%. That doesn't sound great. How do we explain that?
40% of workers are in quality jobs. If you guys are in a quality job, type quality in the chat. I want to know, do you consider yourself to be in a quality job? Let's find out exactly what a quality job is, according to their definition.
Well, I think part of the explanation is that we've not had data like we are releasing into the world today to help understand what's really going on under the hood in our economy. Every month we release and consume data about how many jobs are added and how much they pay, but the aspects that I mentioned a moment ago that we know really impact whether workers are thriving and whether businesses are thriving have often been missing from national data. And I think as a result, we have missed things as a result, or been caught on our back feet. When you think about things like the Great Resignation, data like this, national data can help us not only know what's happening, but get ahead of it and make smart decisions and investments as a result.
When you talk about job quality, Molly, were there notable differences you found in terms of education, race, gender?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, I think, in some ways, not surprising, quality jobs are not evenly distributed across the U.S. workforce. Who you are, where you come from, what educational pathway you've chosen all seem to have an impact. But one of the things that we found that's really interesting, too, if you look at the different aspects of job quality, is that some of them are really cross-cutting. For instance, I mentioned schedules a moment ago. Regardless of educational level, many workers are struggling with working more than they expect, having unpredictable and unstable schedules, that sort of thing.
Looks like we got some quality jobs in here. T1000 said, I got a quality job. Devon said, I got a quality job. Sarita said, I have a quality job. Antog says, I impact for millions. I have a quality job. Okay? But there are some people who feel like they don't have a quality job because of the schedule, because of the demands that the job has on them. Some people are hurting right now.
What are you doing?
And then you got to think about it. If Amazon's talking about replacing 500,000 people, you got to think these are people who, majority are living in small towns.
You stink me,
right?
though.
That maybe don't have a college education. We talked about where jobs are going. We talked about that on yesterday. Jobs are going to, I personally think that jobs are going to everybody having to be a salesperson. This is going to allow for you to partner with larger companies, larger brands that you like, make revenue, but they don't have to support your insurance. They don't have to pay your retirement. You have to make the money yourself. You have to sell yourself. And the data is really showing that with Mark Benioff statement on yesterday about eliminating call center jobs such as customer support with hiring 2,000 new salespeople. And you think about Amazon saying that they're looking for, well, 9% year over year. That's because of sales. But they're using robotics to eliminate the jobs inside of the warehouses so that they can run them 24/7. That's a cost. You working inside of a warehouse, picking up pallets and driving a forklift, that's a cost. That's not generating the company any revenue. So they're automating inside of the warehouse because it's a cost using AI robotics to do so. The data is very clear. And while Amazon plans 500, replacement of 500,000 workers with robotics, is Generation Z.
Man, I don't want to see this.
They are applying to 150 jobs and getting nothing. Entry-level
They gonna bust each other up, break some legs, and I gotta go fix them up.
Said in August,
They're breeding pretty good, so. See, one of those just raised. We're gonna put some males in with these little guys.
Amazon's not eliminating warehouse managers, they're eliminating warehouse workers. They're not eliminating logistics directors, they're eliminating people who pack boxes, people who drive forklifts. 500,000 people at the bottom getting automated out.
These poor females.
And Amazon's not alone. You got others that are doing the exact same thing. I was going to show
Well, it's only two.
another article here. But let me see. Yes, let's go here. Let's go here. Electronics Arts. They laid off approximately 100 keyway testers this spring. AI can summarize playtester feedback now. Don't need humans reviewing hundreds of electronic parts. You guys know them as EA Sports, right? Video games, makes PlayStation games, Xbox games, all sorts of stuff, right? QA is being eliminated, automated, because it's a cost center. Salesforce, we talked about them on yesterday. Cut 4,000 customer support positions in September. AI handling half the workload. Broadcom, tech company. And I got them on my screen as well.
Get the generator back up.
Oh, my thing is going down because my shelter.
Tech giant Broadcom laid off 247 employees on Tuesday this weekend out of their Palo Alto office. Days after they announced an open AI chip partnership, investing billions in AI cutting humans. This was just announced on October the 21st, which was yesterday. You guys seeing the pattern that I'm seeing? The data?
Well, at least it broke that crowd up.
Goldman Sachs sent a memo out last week. Limited reduction in roles with hiring freeze through the end of the year. Why? AI-driven operations over. The pattern across the industry. AI investments up, human headcount down. If you're watching this happen and you see it happen and it potentially impacted you, type AI in the chat. I want to know.
Power will be back soon.
So 750,000 federal workers, no paychecks on Friday. 500,000 Amazon jobs are going to be automated. Generation Z. Combined to 150 jobs and getting absolutely nothing. The system's breaking. The system's breaking, but some people figured it out and how to win anyway. Let me show you the crisis first, then the solution. Let's jump over here. Stay with me in this segment. Business Insider published yesterday, October the 21st, an expert warning.
That's too big.
Generation Z at the breaking point. Quentin Naxon, former Deutsche Bank Managing Director, Vice Chair of London Foundation for Banking and Finance. His organization, Citi Pay It Forward, helps UK students break into finance. What he's seen, based on his article, this is what he said. Graduate recruitment has become a meat grinder for students applying to 150 plus roles with nothing to show for. 150 applications, 0 offers. Now to you and me, we know 150
Why is that over? Oh.
applications. That ain't a lot. That ain't a lot. But to somebody graduating out of college, that's a lot. Type 150, you've been here. I had somebody in my comment section on yesterday say they applied to 3,000 jobs over 2 years and got nothing. That's a lot. But here's what broke the system.
What was the purpose of that?
AI-powered screening tools. Filter thousands of applications.
They can't get in or what?
Students use AI, generate flawless cover letters and CVs in seconds. Result? It takes a click to apply to everything with 0 friction cost. 5,000 candidates for 5 jobs just being the norm. 5,000 people, only 5 positions. That's a 1 in 1,000 chance of 1%
That
success
is
rate.
weird.
So
Okay, we'll move it.
technology is causing the biggest part of this issue. These companies that built these tools that you can just one-click button to apply, it makes it easier for everybody to apply. Therefore, there's a whole bunch of data and garbage that's going to these applications and is making it harder for people to get to the real applications for the people who are qualified. 5,000 people applying to a job and there's only 5 positions. Those are terrible odds. Those odds are worse than getting into Harvard. And a Nason assessment said this generation is not built to withstand that level of rejection. And context matters here. Students took on 50,000 pounds. That's $67,000 US in student debt to go to school, right? They paid all this money to go to university, paid all this money graduate get absolutely nothing. And it compounds daily from the first day of the term. Only realistic way to pay off the debt is land high-paying City of London jobs. Finance, consulting, banking. But AI eliminating entry-level white-collar roles, the exact jobs that they need. So the math doesn't work anymore. The gentleman in his article, he wrote a warning. This generation did exactly what society told them to do. Worked hard, went to university, took on $67,000 of debt. Now they find themselves locked out. That's what they're saying. That's what he's saying. I want to take you guys to what they're talking about in Canada. This is happening not just in the U.S., guys. This is happening in the U.K. This is happening in Canada as well. Check this out.
Gen Z is facing the worst unemployment rate in decades. More often than not, it's literally just rejection. And it's always like automated messages. I've only gotten like one where it's like, oh, you do like a video interview, but that's like the first stage out of like 7 others, so no luck. So is it just a feeling that there are no jobs out there, or is Gen Z actually facing an employment problem? According to Stats Canada, Canadian graduates between the ages of 15 and 24 are facing the highest unemployment rate this country has seen since the mid-90s. In January 2023, the seasonal adjusted unemployment rate in this group was 10%. Just over 2 years later, it sits at 14.2%. In Quebec, unemployment is below the national average, but it's still creeping up.
There's a lot of uncertainty in the market right now. There's also an older generation of baby boomers who haven't left their jobs, but it's really the uncertainty in the market.
And when you add inflation, the trade war with the U.S. and AI, it's created this environment of volatility and uncertainty.
You really?
This is not just happening in the U.S., guys. It's happening in the U.K. And here's what made headlines. They said the guy in his article drew a parallel. He says Nepal. Generation Z in Nepal burned down parliament. They toppled the government. Why? Joblessness, corruption, system stopped working for them. Nissan's warning, it may seem distant, but it could be a preview of what comes first. First generation Z result, not born of the ideology of this is what we're supposed to live with. But they're exhausted. They're exhausted with the system that no longer works for them. So they have this ideology of we need to do something and stand up for ourselves. They could be doing the exact same thing as what they're doing in Nepal. Burning down the parliament, toppling the government. Maybe this is kind of what we're seeing in New York right now. With the new mayor that's there. Maybe it's the resistance that's going on. Who's voting for him? Majority of people that I know that's voting for this guy is Generation Z. Maybe that revolt is already happening.
Oh shit, they look like little monkeys. Here they come. Look at the boys. They're so damn cute. Oh shit. The boys. There's the boys. Yeah, they started breeding fast.
Reduce intake. Didn't specify how much. PwC US plans to cut graduate hiring by 1/3 over the next 3 years. These are companies Generation Z needs to pay off debt, to start careers, to survive. They're closing the doors on
Panicking.
a Stanford study.
Well, sorry, little buddy, I can't help you.
Entry-level workers ages 22 to 25. Most AI-exposed fields. Employment down 13%. Experienced workers, same fields. Employment
Too much fossils. Oh shit.
AI helping experience replacing entry level. Fed Chair Jerome Powell, he acknowledged this. AI already affecting graduate job market. Harvard Business Review, October 2nd. Professional services
I don't
firms
even have
slashing
most of
entry-level
these.
hiring. Believe that AI can automate busy
Fossil
work.
storage full.
Desi Bio, 50-person management consulting firm, shrunk incoming entry worker class from said shrinking. And they did this despite double-digit revenue growth. So they're making more money and hiring few people. Business Insider. They also posted information on seasonal hiring. This year is shaping up to be the worst seasonal job market since 2009. And this is where a lot of the Gen Zs end up working during the holiday season because they probably are going home for the school or graduating in December.
I don't even think I have these dudes. We're gonna put them in the other one.
This year is shaping up to be the worst seasonal job market since 2009. That was the Great Recession. I mean, I was in the workforce during that time, but I was only 2 years into the workforce, 3 years into the workforce. Challenger Gray and Christmas, employers plan to hire 204,939 workers. First 9 months, 2025, down 58% from the same period in 2024. September, only 100,800 seasonal hiring plans versus 401,850 in October 2024. An Indeed economist said this: employers are just not hiring. Best comparison we have is years immediately following the Great Depression in terms of hiring. That's not a comparison that you really want to draw, guys. Now, this has happened before, but this has happened during really bad times. You guys remember 2009, terrible. 401k shrunk, a lot of people lost houses, all kind of crazy stuff was going on in 2009. But there's companies that are still hiring. We talked about Amazon with the 250,000 workers, but they're not full-time. They're part-time and they're seasonal. Dick's Sporting Goods,
No, Michelle.
Bath and Body Works, I think 32,000. Full-time. They're just hiring for seasonal work. Target, some of your guys' favorite store, they're relying primarily on existing staff hours, and they're using 43,000 persons for their 43,000 workforce currently for flexibility. They want them to work additional hours for additional overtime. Walmart said this: majority giving hours to current associates, minimum store-by-store hiring. Macy's, no response to this request. UPS, no response. Challenger Gray and Christmas said this: cautious pace of announcements suggests companies not betting on big seasonal surge. Translation: they don't think consumer spending will be a lot compared to previous years. So that also tells us that we're pretty much going towards a recession. So if companies are already seeing the data saying that we're not going to hire as many workers because of we don't see the numbers, then that means not going to be a lot of spending. And you're seeing it right now with the government shutdown and so forth. People aren't even buying Halloween candy, they said. And here's what's wild: job seekers searching for seasonal work on Indeed said this: well outpacing last year's rate. More people want seasonal jobs. Fewer jobs available. So supply and demand completely backwards. Corey Stahl said this: there's been a real shift more broadly in the labor market towards saying, hey, we're not going to bring new people in. We're going to make do with what we have. That's what he's saying companies are saying. If companies won't hire for Christmas, when will they hire? That's the time when most companies typically would hire, especially in the retail world, right? Now let me connect all three stories that we're talking about here. 750,000 federal workers, no paychecks on Friday. Amazon, 500,000 jobs being automated. Gen Z, 150 applications getting nothing. Retail seasonal hiring, worse since 2009. The system is broken. Can't be AI written applications with more AI written applications. Can't spray and pray 2,000 jobs and expect results. Can't wait for the government or Amazon or Target to save you. System's not built for you anymore. So what do? You figure out what does work. Marcus Thompson did. If you guys know the story of Marcus Thompson, type Marcus in the chat. While Gen Z applies to 150 jobs and get nothing, while retail won't hire for Christmas, while Amazon automates 500,000 jobs, Marcus Thompson, 41 years old from Charlotte, 3 months unemployed, did 4 things in week 2, which was last week, and he got results. Let me show you exactly what he did. How many of you guys are coming here for the first time? Marcus Thompson, 41 years old, from Charlotte, North Carolina, laid off July 2025, financial services industry 3 months ago, no income for 3 months so far, 12 months, or he has 12 years of experience in the client relationship management space, customer-facing roles, financial industry. Been watching the daily climb since week 1, early October, but watching doesn't get you higher. Action does. Week 2, October 13th, that was last week. I told you guys about 4 actions that Marcus did. We talked about all 4 actions, but Marcus did all 4. He recorded a 60-second pitch. Said he felt stupid recording himself. Had to do 7 takes at it. He finally got a take that was natural. Conversation. Very conversational. Under 60 seconds. That's what he did. He also took another action of starting a certification, the Oracle AI Foundation's free training, free exam attempts. Marcus' mindset is, I've never done a certification, but I thought they were for IT people, but it's free. I have time because I'm not working right now, so I'm going to get started. Marcus got started. Action number 3 that Marcus took, he researched 5 companies. One of the things that he was doing before was applying everywhere, spraying and praying. This time he took and
everything's crooked.
And that's it. Just 5.
All this snap shit.
Did a deep dive on Bank of America, saw their
change path with whatever.
Saw that they did not
I
lay
don't
off
care.
people while a whole bunch of companies have been cutting and laying off people. They had strong momentum, strong growth, not cutting. Recent hiring announcements that was announced in September. 10,000 military hires over 5 years. He came up with all this information, guys. All this information that's on the internet. Reuters, you see it, Bank of America beats profit estimates. This article was October the 15th, 2025. That's last week. Bank of America increases military hiring by 10,000, expands community college hiring, adds jobs in new financial centers. This was in September of 2025, a month ago. He did all his research. So he was able to communicate when he talked to a recruiter. He did his research that Bank of America was using AI and it had AI initiatives. The initiative is called Erica, which is a virtual assistant. It has 2.5 billion client interactions. 90% of Bank of America employees are actively using the AI tool. So Marcus saw that in his pitch. He helps companies use AI to improve customer experience, not replace people, improve processes. That's what he basically told. That's what he talked about in the communication with the recruiter that he was speaking with on Monday of this week. He messaged 5 people as well. That was his action number 4. He found one person at the Bank of America on LinkedIn. They were recently active. They had a post. They posted about AI and customer service. Marcus sent them a message. Before you know it, he got a response. He had his call on Monday of this week. Called me Monday night before I was going to bed. He wasn't talking to any sort of like AI, these AI generated voices. He was actually talking to a person. It was a recruiter. Now he has a follow-up call with the hiring manager. So it works. But you got to put in the work. What you find right now is a lot of people who are furloughed off right now getting let go. They're not putting in the work and they're not putting in the right work. That's why we come here and do this live right in the morning so that you can start your day doing the right things. But Mark is advanced. We talked about Ian Carter from 2 weeks ago. Microsoft resume. 5 months unemployed, can't pay rent, can't explain his value in 60 seconds. Marcus was able to explain his value in 60 seconds by recording a pitch. Marcus started the Oracle certification. We talked about Kent High from last week. Worked at Intel. He's been through 3 layoffs. Using ChatGPT to write his resume, not building AI skills, still unemployed. Marcus also researched 5 companies strategically. Joseph from the October 14th segment that we did, he applied to 2,000 jobs over 2 years. Random companies, 0.6% interview rate, took 2 years to get hired.
No.
5 strategic messages. Got a 40% response rate. Got an interview scheduled in 1 week. He showed up, he was prepared. That's the difference. People doing it the right way versus people doing it the old way. And that's the information that I like to share on the Daily Climb Show. If you guys need help with any of this strategy, any of these concepts that we're talking about, you can go and rewatch some of the previous shows that we talked about this. And in the shows, I actually have the transcriptions where you can actually go back and listen to it. But if you want my personal help, nextgenmics.com. Same strategies that I gave Marcus, give to you. Marcus is going to go through round 2 of the hiring process with the hiring manager. It's going to be deeper questions. It's going to be heavier questions. He's going to use the STAR formula. STAR stands for situation, task, action, result. Marcus will need it for round 2. It's a fact. But here's what matters for you. Marcus proved that week 2 methodology works. 4 actions, 5 days. He recorded a pitch, started a certification, he researched 5 companies, he's messaged 5 people, and he got a result. That's what happens. Marcus teaches us that it can work.
Where is he going?
While Generation Z applies to 150, jobs and get nothing, while retail won't hire for Christmas, while Amazon automates 500,000 jobs, Marcus sent 5 strategic messages and got an interview. He advanced 1 week. The difference that I'm seeing here, and the difference that I want you all to know is that preparation beats desperation. It took him 7 times to get his pitch right, but got it done. Got it done. Marcus advanced using the methodology that we talked about on this show.
Generator just
let me show you someone else who ignored all the traditional advice. Because there's a whole bunch of advice that's out there that doesn't work. And they broke into big tech anyway. Stay with me on this segment. We got Aria Kim. Business Insider published yesterday, October 21st. I built big tech career without a tech degree. She's also talking about some well-meaning career advice that actually held her back. Aria Kim, 26 years old, from Washington, D.C., security program manager at Sony. She has a biology degree from George Washington University. She graduated in 2021. No computer science background, no tech degree, but worked at Meta, worked at Google, now at Sony. How? Well, she ignored 6 pieces of traditional career advice.
Fucking Jackie Chan. What the fuck? 7-Eleven.
She started as a lab project assistant with a biology background, then a contract project manager.
Man, we gotta start naming our people. That's Jackie Chan off the top. And 7-Eleven, Jackie Chan costs a lot. We're gonna have to get 7-Eleven. Much red dot. You have some one-time therapy.
She says, customize your resume and cover letter for every role. Aria said she tried that. She said she remembers spending over An hour customizing resume.
That's Jackie Chan. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm addicted to this shit, but we'll be back on another one. Check y'all out later.
Rejected her before a human saw it. After that, she stopped.